Are you interested in the bundle of 40 plus done-for-you planners and journals that I have available, but you're not quite sure what you would do with them? This video is for you. So this bundle has 47 different planners and journals in multiple niches that you can rebrand and sell as your own. You can also sell the entire bundle as is for 100% profit because it has master resale rights attached to it. Now, the one thing is you do have to, if you're breaking up the planners and journals and selling those individually or even in niche bundles, you do need to rebrand them. Okay, so you need to change them in some way, and I'll talk more about that a little bit later. So I want to take a look at one of the journals that is available within the bundle and show you what some examples are of other people who are selling similar ones and what the income potential is. So we're going to be looking at a medical logbook today. So I bet you or somebody close to you probably has a chronic illness of some kind that they're needing to track data in some way, whether it be their blood sugar or their blood pressure or cholesterol, or maybe even just keeping track of medication taken, right? There's a lot of need for this. And so there's a lot of market for it as well. So let me flip you around and we'll look at some examples. Okay. So if I put medical logbook in Amazon, I get just over 1,000 results. So I would say this is pretty low competition. So let's take a look at some examples here. So doctor appointment logbook, this is fairly recent, so August of 2023. So let's take a look here. Okay, so this has a higher BSR, so I'm not expecting too much here, but let's take a look. So this is estimating about 10 sales per month, and so you get about $37. Next example, blood sugar and blood pressure, also glucose. This has been out since 2022. Okay, this has a much lower BSR, 86,000. So let's take a look at that. So this is estimating about 46 sales per month, which brings in about $170. Okay, and what's interesting is that for the same interior, you can just tweak it a bit, right? So you can create a blood sugar logbook, you can create a blood pressure logbook, you can create a glucose logbook, you can create multiple logbooks with essentially the same interior, just tweaking it a little bit. Rather than putting it all in one book, create multiple books. All right, and then medication logbook. So this is a medication tracker. This has been out since 2020. And so this one has a similar BSR to the last one. So let's take a look. Oh no, it's lower. Okay. This one is estimating 170 sales. So that's bringing in about $600 a month. Again, totally passive once you have it created. And then when it gets that lower BSR, it's going to show up more on that first page of search results. So that's going to increase your odds of your book being chosen. So that's what you want. Okay, so there you go. I think you can see the potential there. So again, just a reminder that in order to resell these, you do have to rebrand them. And what that means simply, and you do this within Canva, which is a online graphic design tool that is extremely user-friendly. There is a free plan that you can use. But then the pro plan is very reasonably priced. I think it's $120 for the entire year. I think that's well worth it. So you would go into Canva and you would change the fonts. You would, if you're making this into a digital product, like to a digital logbook or something like that, you could change colors. If you're making it for Amazon KDP, I would keep it black and white. You can mix the pages up. You can, take pages from another planner or journal and add them in, right? So you can do a lot with it. The goal is to make it your own, to make it look different than the template that you're getting. Now, like I said, Canva is super easy to use and really intuitive, but if you are not familiar with Canva and you would need some help, I do have a Canva crash course in my Stan store, very reasonably priced, so you can head over there and check that out. You can also check out a site also linked in my Stan store called Creative Fabrica. This is where you can get a lot of different design elements that you can incorporate into your journal. journal, whether it be clip art to use within it or digital papers to use for the covers, whatever it might be. So it's a great website. You can find literally thousands of elements for commercial use, and you can get a subscription or you can just purchase the items individually. So check that out as well. And of course, if you'd like to get your hands on this bundle, you can also find that in my Stan Store.